for strings, part 5, string notes, that is, and it's the last notes for strings. The reason why we do so many strings and string notes is because strings in programming are very, very important. If you go to Comp 2 or AP, you're going to see them all the time, and they're just important in all programs. So this one's the find function, and find searches for a substring within a string. So we talked about substrings yesterday. If you don't know what they are, look at the notes for part 4, or uh, look at the movie for part strings part 4. So the find function, right, will find um, in the calling strings. So if I say A, remember A is the calling string, so that's this guy, bananas. Find, and it finds the first occurrence of a string sent to it. So if I say um, if I say dog, right, right, well, we know dog is not a substring of A, and this is going to return an integer. I'm going to say int m. Well, it might return an integer. If it finds dog, it's going to return the integer. Or let me do one that has it. Let's do NAS. NAS. Let's do that. It's going to return the index of where this guy starts. Right? So NAS is found as a substring in bananas, and it starts at 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, index 4. Right? So if I see out M, run it, it should say 4. There it is. If I say ban, it's going to say 0 because ban exists right here, and it starts at index 0. Such output 0. There it is. Remember that ban with the lowercase b is not a substring of bananas, so it'll output. In this case, it's -1, but if it doesn't find it, right, it's either going to return a number that's less than 0, or it's going to return this guy right here, string : NPOS, right? Don't worry what that means. It's just going to find that. If it doesn't, it's going to output that. Not output that, but so we can say if M does not equal string : NPOS, right? We can say in this case ban the string ban was found at index. Excuse me. The string ban was found at index M. Right? Else the string ban was not found. Not found. Right? So if I put a capital B in here, right, that's going to return 0 because ban is found here. It returns 0. Okay, 0 is not the same as string : NPOS. So what that is, that's a positive number, non-positive number. So, no, that doesn't mean non-positive. Don't worry about that. The string ban was found at, I gotta say B, capital B here. Not that it matters, it's an output, but we want to make it. Boom. So the string ban was found at index 0. I don't know if you can see that. The string ban was found at index 0. And let's put dog in there. Let's change these. and it should say the string dog was not found. There's the output. Oh, I'll run it again. The string dog was not found because it doesn't exist in there. Okay, so now let's put what happens if it has more than one occurrence. In other words, if I put the word "an" in here, right? If I put the word "an" in here, what it's going to do, it's going to now "an" exists twice in this word, there and there. It exists at index 1, and it occurs at index 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. So it occurs here, starts at index 1, and it occurs here at index 3. So if it finds more than one, it just returns the index of the first occurrence of where it starts. So it's going to return 1 here, right? So let's just change the output here to make it. So let's run it, and it returns 1. The string, oh, I gotta run it again. The string "an" was found at index 1, and there it is. If you want to find another, you have to loop through, move your position in the word, and then loop through it. You're not going to do that for Computers 1. You'll do that in Comp 2 and AP if you go into that. So that's that. Just basically, just know that find, if find finds a substring within a word, it finds this substring that you sent to it inside this word. If it's found, it's going to return the index of the first occurrence of where that starts. If not, it's going to return this funky thing right here. And that's all. We're done string notes. And you'll, of course, do some practice, some programs, then you'll have a test. Then we move on to functions. And that's basically the last thing. We might get to something called structure before the school year ends, but we're getting there.